Mercy Chinwo don finally come outside come tell her own side of the story. No be small tin o, my correct people dem. Hold your popcorn because it's about to be a movie. We don dey talk of Mercy Chinwo talk, Mercy Chinwo talk. I need to hear her side of the story. Yes, I really needed to hear her side of the story because I know say when it comes to things wey concern, ministers, men of God, people just dey like to dey carry stone very fast. Oh yeah, kpai am, kpai am, kpai am, kpai am, kpai am. So I just say make I just wait first, make I hear, from Mercy Chinwo's side and all. But yeah, Mercy Chinwo, she don't still come out, come talk her own side of the story. But wetin me I just see for wetin she talk be say the contract was altered. When you hear am from the guy side, you be like, oh, Mercy Chinwo, ah. When you hear am from Mercy Chinwo's side, hey, Mr. Eezee Tee, hey. But wetin I just notice wey the guy dey do be say e dey try to, make people begin to dey see Mercy in a certain way. He's trying to, manipulate people's minds by saying, oh, she says she's singing for God. Oh, these people are not really who they are. Oh, she says she did, she says she that. Like, hello. All of us, we get different talents. You must not be a musician to be talented. No means say if God give you that talent now, people go come dey, you go come dey do free work for people. No, now. Hence, there's a payment on it. Let everything be fair. But I no go lie for una, hearing from Mercy Chinwo, hearing from, Mr. Eezee Tee, I don't really know where to stand. I don't really know where to stand, actually. But, if they say make I really talk my true mind, I think I'm believing Mercy more. I don't know why, but I just feel like I'm believing her more than Mr. Eezee Tee. Yes, I dey believe her more if I'm to just say my mind. Yes, because when you bring matter outside and you want to come and start acting like you want to start manipulating people, all these they are very dark man, blessing CEO, their things. I go begin to dey look you with one eye. I go begin to dey listen and try to pick one or two, because now everybody oh, she's singing for God. Oh, these people are really working for money. It's not all about God. It's not. So if you dey sing, and then contracts wey una sign with person, the person no dey remit, and things dey go south, won't you demand for your right? Well, where I blame Mercy, now when they go arrest the man, oh no. That's why sometimes see, make I tell una one thing. No matter how you don't marry, I'm just saying this general now, no matter how you don't marry, no matter how, you feel say you don't get other people wey get influence over you, always remember those days. They call those days the good old days. Always remember those good old days. Mercy Chinwo and this Eezee Tee, they started like a family. That is why, according to Mercy Chinwo's story now, she be not even get a copy of the contract. Now she can't go they get a copy of the contract. And now she can't they feel like say, oh, this contract has been altered. There's a lot of lessons to learn from all these things, honestly. No matter how you dey do anything, abeg, try get your documents. No matter how you be family, no matter how you be thing, get your own, make the person get him own. We don't see the case of Macangel, now we don't see the case of Mercy Chinwo. These are lessons. These are lessons. So when I faulted Mercy Chinwo, now where they go arrest the guy. Although throughout her statement, she no talk say she arrest the guy. My correct people dem, me I don't know. But the guy don't sue her now. Say him go sleep 9 days for EFCC. So now there now fault her big time. She not supposed to arrest the guy. Well, personally, people are different anyway. If na me, I will not arrest the person. I will not arrest I'm not gonna arrest you because of money, But yeah, if not, the whole story where she talk, I don't really see anything there where she do. And I dey feel say if there's anybody that is playing foul play, it should be the guy. Yes, but yeah, Make una hear from her first, hear from both parties. Then make una also talk wetin una think about this matter. Omo, the write up long. Hope say you hold your popcorn. Is well, Mercy Chinwo and Mr. Ezekiel, thank God, Eezee Tee setting the record straight. We are solicitors to Minister Mercy Chinwo, herein referred to as Minister Mercy. It is with deep concern that we address the recent controversies surrounding Minister Mercy's relationship with Mr. Eezee, thank God, Eezee Tee, her former manager. While we would have preferred to maintain silence on this matter, the severity of the falsehood being circulated compels us to clarify the fact and set the record straight. Contrary to the sensational narrative, Minister Mercy did not initiate any court action against Mr. Ezekiel, thank God, Eezee Tee, regarding her music catalog. At no point has she claimed that a 50-50 revenue split from her DSP earnings is unfair. The issue with Mr. Eezee Tee are, in fact, grave matters that have posed significant threats to her life and cannot be easily exhausted. But she has preferred to remain silent. What were the real issues? Background: Minister Mercy's journey with Eezee Tee began humbly during her days as Eezee Tee backup singer in Port Harcourt. Over time, their work relationship flourished, with Eezee Tee assuming a logo parent role, advising and monitoring her. Their relationship was not born out of contract, but beyond. She honors him like a father. He commenced managing her early in 2017, introduced her to his pastor, Pastor Temple Odoko, and later specifically advised that they sign a management contract on her birthday to remarkably announce their work. He brought the contract and it was happily executed on September 5th, 2017 in Port Harcourt. Note, date and place. Work relation. The work relation was super cordial. Minister Mercy SS Love project was recorded in 2017 and it was a major success. Other projects followed. Eezee Tee put in the work and passion. He talked big on his vision for gospel music in Nigeria, and she strongly bought into it. Relocation to Lagos. The grace of God was evident, and need to relocate to Lagos become crucial. In 2018, he established the structure and they worked with unity and a common vision. Everyone was committed to the organization vision, and she was instrumental in ensuring that more gospel ministers, starting with Judy K, joined the organization in early 2019. The turning point towards the middle and the end of 2019, commencing the third year of working with Eezee Tee, things began to change gradually. They had discussions, as usual, about the organization and her plans. He expressed his intention for her to extend her 5-year contract to 12 years. However, she declined, stating that she is got other plans. Afterwards, she noticed that at any given opportunity to address any issue, Eezee Tee would be hostile and make reference to the contract. He started talking tough and repeatedly about the contract, which was not the norm. It was at this point that she realized she needed to have a copy of the contract. As the situation got worse in 2020, she demanded for her copy of the contract. By the way, her copy of the contract was only given at the end of the contract time. on the 23rd of November 2022. By the fourth year, the relationship had become extremely toxic as Minister Mercy started to endure untold verbal and emotional assault that literally affected her person. Eezee would threaten her with statements like, "I will deal with you, I'll mess you up, I made you whom you are, I can shut you up and nobody will hear you again. I will destroy your career," including the use of the F word, sadly, on different occasions, extremely hostile, antagonistic, and abusive. Eezee Tee continued to intimidate her, isolating and bullying her, misleading people, inviting her for events about her availability. When she gets invitation to minister at programs, the management will respond to the invite that she was not available or that she was sick. In some cases, the management would demand an outrageous fee for her to attend programs in order to frustrate the invitation. One of such heartbreaking incidents involved a church program that had been concluded for her to attend in October 2021, hosted by a father of faith in Edo State, Reverend Felix Omobode. Eezee Tee suddenly told the host that Minister Mercy could not attend because she had a terminal health problem. She got wind of it and fought back. It became chaos. While she threatened it was over and done with the organization. She was threatened with a contract, but she insisted she would go and minister against the management's wishes. There were interventions. After much pressure, he claimed the organizers did not make flight arrangements. She said she will attend by any means. He eventually booked the flight. To her surprise, her host came along with a medical team to the airport to receive her, believing she was unwell and may need support. Meanwhile, Minister Mercy also discovered that her ticket and that of Eezee Tee had been long booked by the host. Reconciliation. Though broken, she made efforts at reconciliation. She prayed and had discussions with her spiritual mentor. She decided to make a deliberate effort to restore the good working relationship. She was led to sow a seed to him. She bought a brand new SUV for him as a seed. She made efforts and they tried to achieve a genuine reconciliation. They reconciled, but he was more particular about posting the car on social media. To appreciate her, she declined and things got worse. The situation worsened as there was no longer trust. She lived in tears. She had to narrate her experience to Minister Choma Jesus, whose intervention led to the management returning her call lines to her in December 2021 to manage her program, scheduling herself without removing her cost of logistics for travels and remuneration for her team members, which she must pay. She remitted an absolute total of 50% of any gift or honorarium with dates and evidence to Eezee. If she delayed, he would certainly send a mail. Case of forgery. After her contract had expired on the 5th of September 2022, Minister Mercy was directed to get her copy of the contract from his pastor's temple, Odoko, who has now become their mutual father, and she got her copy November 22, 2022. Shockingly, it turned out that the contract that was signed in 2017 had been replaced with another contract made in 2019. A new contract made in 2019 was altered to seem as if it was the document signed in 2017. Clearly, on the face of the contract, at the front page, the 2019 was altered to 2017 by turning the 9 to 7 with a pen. However, The commencement page was clearly reading 2019. Eezee Tee is challenged in one word to release the first three pages and the execution page of the contract in public. The contract to date has no original, just the photocopy. Due diligence revealed that after signing the original contracts in 2017, 2 years later, when they had relocated to Lagos, Eezee Tee secured the service of a prominent and respected law firm in Lagos, Udo Udom and Bello Osaji, to prepare a new contract in 2019. The contract was used to substitute the 2017 original contract. The contract was prepared and sent to him via email in 2019 by Udom Udom and Bello Osaji. He altered the front page of the contract to read 2017 and claimed it was the contract signed. Meanwhile, the commencement date was carelessly left as 2019 on the document. He refused to release the original contract signed in 2017, but the new one 2019. At an investigation meeting, a managing partner, Belumi, respectfully asked Mr. Mena Ajapuvi, partner at Udo Udo and Bello Osaji, to speak to the integrity of the contract. The partner confirmed that while they drafted the contract in 2019, it was never signed in their presence. As Eezee claimed, he added that their firm only sent it to him via email and was not aware of the 2017 alterations on the contract. This exposed the fact that it was not the same contract signed 2017 in Port Harcourt. It is important to reiterate that while the 2017 contract was just about 5 pages, the 2019 contract, which was introduced by Mr. Eezee to replace the old contract, was 25 pages, allocating lifetime ownership of all music's work to Eezee and urged in a manner intended to perpetually have Minister Mercy in servitude. Other issues: Eezee Tee in the continued onerous acts, doctored reports received from Symphonic, Africari, and YouTube by not declaring the correct revenue split to be paid out to Minister Mercy. He brought documents in the mid-year of the contract that she needs to sign to help recover her revenue from publishing and songwriting. Yet he falsely listed himself as the writer of all her songs to receive revenues as both writer and producer. He refused to remit her a penny from the publishing revenue for the past 7 years. From inception till date, and Minister Mercy didn't make it an issue, he did not remit his choice 50% of the digital streams earning from 2022 to 2024, a complete 2 years. Eezee Tee claimed he has paid her over $600,000 that couldn't have been the reason for the issue. Minister Mercy recorded and released almost 40 songs with him. Whatever he has remitted to her is from the 50% ratio, and she has never complained about the percentage. After the contract, Minister Mercy made significant effort to record an additional album before the expiration of her contract. She had clear instructions on the song, wrote them down, and sent a list to Eezee, requesting a recording schedule. However, his response were dismissive, with one reply stating, "Now you dey teach me work now," and another time indicating he was too busy at the time. After the original contract, which spanned from 2017 to 2022, had expired, Eezee Tee insisted that the contract be extended. He justified this by citing the fact that a third album had not been recorded, referencing a questionable contract clause from 2019. Apostle Anselm Madubuko intervention. Apostle Anselm attempted to help resolve the matter on several occasions. We were advised to forgive and forget, and we happily did. Eezee Tee was told to remit Minister Mercy's dues, and everyone agreed on the independent audits. A neutral auditor was appointed. The audit was about to start when Eezee Tee pulled out and refused to comply further on the excuses that his lawyer was not at the meeting where the audit was agreed upon. The auditor had to resign for lack of cooperation. Having seen the volume of revenue coming, he had to manipulate a new contract. Forgery and diversion investigation. At the EFCC investigation panel in 2024, with all parties present and their lawyers, it was established that the sum of 274 USD had been unlawfully retained and diverted by Eezee Tee from digital platform revenues. Reviewed as at then, Eezee Tee claimed Minister Mercy had asked him to help keep part of the revenue to avoid mismanagement, and that he was holding the remaining to ensure reconciliation before releasing the payment. He stated there was no intention to steal. He was understood. The money was recovered peacefully. Eezee Tee now admitted at the EFCC office for very first time that there were two contracts, the original signed in 2017 and another he introduced 2 years after the actual contract had been signed. He, however, appealed that the matter be settled amicably in peace. He started crying and preached peace. Minister Mercy broke down emotionally, also in tears. There was forgiveness and reconciliation. The legal practitioner representing Mr. Eezee, Dapo Akinnoson-San, senior partner at Simon Copper Partners, admonished that parties should settle as Christian family. Eezee Tee apologized in tears to Minister Mercy, and reconciliation was encouraged. Parties settled, and the Lane Silk encouraged that a settlement agreement be prepared and signed afterwards. A draft agreement was prepared and sent to us by the Lane Silk representing Eezee Tee, outlining terms aimed at amicably resolving the matter. After reviewing the draft, we provided an input to address certain terms and awaited the signing of the final settlement agreement. However, upon following up with the Lane Silk, the last response remained that we should wait. Court case. Just as we were waiting for Eezee to finalize the settlement peacefully by signing, we were told that Eezee Tee had engaged a new lawyer and had now taken the matter to court. Eezee Tee was the one who filed a court case against Mercy Chinwo and Judy K separately. In suit referred, the same Eezee Tee pushed the false report of Minister Mercy taking him to court for a catalog to mislead the public and draw sentiment or pity to him. He filed another suit in court against the EFCC for investigating and allegations. We later heard that he has been charged for fraud by EFCC, a warrant of arrest issued for him to be compelled to appear before the court. Final settlement. Minister Mercy family believes that the Lord has settled her and wiped away her tears, reaffirming her position that these issues are not beyond resolution. However, Eezee Tee should tell the world, as he has been doing, what happened to the 2017 contract signed in Port Harcourt. What is the reason behind the introduction of a new Lagos-based contract in 2019? Why was he why was the document forged, and why he has refused to inform the public about the true state of the two contracts? Minister Mercy deeply appreciates your prayers, love, and continued support during this time. Signed, Pelumi. My correct people dem no be small tin o. Now wey Mercy Chinwo don come back on talk her own side of the story, make we see wetin country people dey talk. First person say Eezee Tee na another Malian record. Imagine trying to force someone to extend contract to 12 years. May God forgive you. Next person say so Eezee Tee wasn't arrested and kept for 9 days by the EFCC. The contract changing is shady. The next person say imagine lying to people who invited Mercy that she's sick, has a terminal health problem, just to keep her redundant and not get revenue from such invite. What a wall. First person say, dear Nigerians, don't be too fast to judge one-sided story and also learn to read till the end. Next person say, MM1, radical soldier of Christ, you are forever blessed and lifted, amen. Next person say, I think MM overtrusted him. The next say, Next person say, how do you sign a contract and won't get a copy? Hopefully Nigerians learn to do things right. Don't ever sign what you don't understand. Have your lawyer review every verbiage before you sign off. Next person say, they saying that if you want to hide things from a black man, put it in a book. It's not a lie. See them saying, how am I supposed to read this? If you read this, you will also see need to read word to word every contract you are about to sign as well. Imagine writing 2017 on the front page of the contract, but inside it is 2019, just to rip her. Next person say, if you like, don't read to understand before typing. Next person say, problem with new artists is that when they sign a contract, they don't ask for their own copy, and moreover, sign with their own lawyer present. Now, wow, this is a big lesson for all of us. The guy man come dey talk, I made you, and we be. Meanwhile, both of them made each other because Eezee Tee, nobody will know him. Yes, now from Mercy Chinwo, all of them they grow together. So I think when they make am like saying be one big name before Mercy Chinwo come back to sign for a record label. They started from scratch. All of them started from scratch. If you still say you made Mercy Chinwo even made you times two. So me, I don't know all this one, no. Well, I'm not surprised. They say money is the root of all evil. Like this, I go drop my mic. Look, una thank you for watching. Una stay beautiful. Una bye.